How are we doing, folks? Hope you're all well. We've enjoyed the sun and everything else that we've had recently. I just want to make a quick video, podcast, whatever you want to call it, just to clarify some points from the previous podcast, which it was really long, and I hope most of you managed to stay with it and to listen to all the nonsense that myself and Gavin were talking about. It was a good laugh. Enjoyed making it, but I've had a couple of comments come through to me personally about some of the issues that we were talking about. The first one I want to address is I said, I think I said about 3 or 4 times during the video that when women are going into a gym at the moment, and we're talking about larger women that are there, it's bad enough trying to cross that front door, and that's not just for larger women. That's for everybody. I know myself. I bit of gym anxiety sometimes as well. But I kept mentioning that at the moment there's generally, that's what I'm looking for. Two options for women to wear to the gym, and that's either a bra top or an oversized t-shirt. That tends to be all that's available if you're a size sort of 18, 20, and above. It's been pointed out to me that I didn't say at any point, if you wanted to wear that, there's no problem with you wearing that. I don't have a problem with anybody wearing that. And I wasn't suggesting for one moment that if a woman that's a size 22, 24 felt comfortable wearing a bra top, she shouldn't. That's entirely your choice. In fact, what I was trying to point out was the other way around, that, and I think I did say this a couple of times, stop looking at other people in the gym. Leave them alone. They've got nothing to do with you. It's hard enough for some people just to cross that door in the first place. The last thing they need is you looking at them. So if that person that's in the gym is a big person, I'm a big boy. I don't wear skin tight tops in the gym because I don't like it. But if you're comfortable wearing it, then wear it. I would just like to see the fashion sports industry produce some tops and some clothing up to a size 30, 32, who are the people we are every day telling you need to get in the gym, you need to get in the gym. Produce some clothing that actually fits and doesn't mean it's a bra top or an oversized t-shirt. Oversized t-shirts, unless you are an absolute Adonis, look terrible on just about everybody, in my opinion. So why would we make somebody that's already feeling bad about themselves feel even worse because we've given them a piece of clothing that does exactly that? Okay, so my whole point there is, if it suits you, please feel free to wear a bra top. I'm not a lover of oversized t-shirts, so please, if you are, wear them. That's fine. If you're comfortable, wear it. But at the same point, if you're a brand, if you're a manufacturer of clothing, can we please have some, clothes that fit properly, bigger people, male, female, whatever. And I did say it in the video, the other end of the scale as well. All right. There are some very, very small people for no apparent reason, or no reason of their own, that again don't fit into some of the stuff, and they're having to shop in kids' clothing just to get it to fit a little bit better, but then it's not long in the leg or whatever. All right. So can we have a think about what we're actually producing, please? That's all I'm asking of the clothing producers out there. Okay. I'm going to stop ranting about that now. All right. I hope I've covered that point, that I'm happy for women, where regardless of what size you are, to wear a bra top in the gym. I don't care, because I'm not going to be looking at you anyway, because I'm going to be busy on myself doing my workout. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to talk about was the whole series in itself. Okay. Now, I'm not going to pick on Gavin or any of the other people that are coming on. The whole series is about exploring what are the differences between the fitness industry and the different views and everything else that's out there, and looking at what do you do to make you better at whatever it is you want to be better at. If that is, you've got a particular sport, you need to train in a particular way and you need to eat in a particular way to allow that to happen. Do you have a particular trainer? That sort of idea, right? So you will hear lots and lots of different views from the people that come into this panel. Next week, I have an ex-professional boxer, a guy called Kevin McIntyre, who runs Four Corners Gym and the Renfrewshire Amateur Boxing Association. Fabulous guy. I can almost guarantee the things he's looking at will be different from the things that Gavin looked at last week, and will again be different from my following interviewee, which will be a guy called Darren Cleary, who is currently in Florida representing Scotland at the Foot Golf World Cup. So this is what's going to happen. There's going to be lots of different views. So these guys will say whatever they want because that's what they believe in. All right. It's not necessarily what I believe in. And if I don't believe them, I will challenge to a point, but it's not up to me to tell them how to run their lives and businesses and everything else. Okay. This is to give you a very, very broad view of what is potentially available out there. All right. So they were the main 2 points I wanted to cover. I know previous guests have named some businesses, not always in the best possible light in their opinion. However, that's something I will be putting a stop to. I won't be allowing people to talk about other businesses, especially if they're going to be derogatory about them. Although they weren't particularly derogatory, to be fair. It was a case of, I didn't like this because it's fine not to like something, but we'll be keeping other brands and stuff out of it. Unless, of course, those brands want to come on to the podcast and have a chat and talk to us and give their view. More than happy to let that happen. But yeah, that's it. So I think I've covered everything. Next week, we've got ex-professional boxer, gym owner. And the week after, we have a current member of the Scotland's foot golf team that are in Florida taking part in the World Cup at the moment. I don't know, because I've lost contact with him while he's been over there. I don't know how he's got on. I know he had a personal injury. I don't know how Scotland have got on, no. So that'll be news to us all. We can all find out together. And then we'll see where it goes from there. So whole host of folk waiting to come on. We've got a guy that owns a grappling gym. We have got a boy that owns a strongman gym. We have got a girl that does aerial aerobics. There's loads and loads of different. And you'll see what I mean as we go through the difference between these people and their beliefs and what they think you need to do will be vast. So anyway, I'm going to cut it short there because I could ramble on for hours. Thanks very much. This is the third Silverback t-shirt I've worn. I'm not sponsored by Silverback. However, if Silverback want to sponsor me for my podcast, feel free. More than happy to help you out there. Right, guys, listen, have a great weekend. Whatever you're doing, everything's easier with a smile. Keep smiling. See you later, guys. Thanks very much.